to lose. I'm built to win. Apply myself. I filled it in. No time for the doubt. They counted me out. I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss.
Pacers were going to make the playoffs. It didn't end so well for you, brother.
If you ain't thinking the same, then we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we living at different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walked a mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool.
You fell asleep at the trade deadline when we had a trade to get Kyle Lowry out of here.
They told me I couldn't do it. They told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, could never break it. That's sadly mistaken. I need a piece of the pie. I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me like told me keep on running toes. They gonna take
this is what we got to tell.
This man doing this.
I filled it in. No time for the doubt. They counted me out. I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss. I pay for the cost. I'm winning to win. Yeah. Refuse to lose. I'm built to win. Apply myself. I filled it in. No time for the doubt. They counted me out. I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss. I'm paying the cost. I'm in it to win. Yeah. Refuse.
All right, what's going on, everybody? Good evening. Welcome to Refuse to Lose Sports. I am the co-host, Davey Dollars. I got, of course, my other co-host, the guy who started everything, Joe Jordan. How you doing, Joe? And we got CTC's own Carl. What's up, fellas? How y'all doing today?
Doing great. Doing great, man. All I know is I ain't used it in a while, but hey, he back, y'all. He back. He got one eye. I gotta show one eye. I gotta find the other eye. But he's back. But we want to talk about these NFL games. I'm excited.
All right, yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. Can I get a little gripe in real quick?
Okay.
South Carolina, 17-3, 5-2 in conference play, beat number 6 Kentucky by 16-17 points on Tuesday night. Still unranked in college basketball. Tragedy. Lamont Paris is getting robbed in front of our very own eyes.
Uh-oh.
That's great.
I'm sensing the episode from CTC. Go ahead.
Uh-oh. See, hey, make sure you tune in to CTC. Carl gonna have some stuff to talk about. But hey, man, it's been a great weekend for me. You know, we got my Miami Heat winning traded for terrorists here, even though we on a 6-game losing streak, so that's not good. But Duke got a game today against Virginia Tech that's going on right now. So let's go, Duke. And then, as you can see the background, the Niners back in the Super Bowl. So let's see what happens. We got a lot to talk about today, but I'm excited. I'm excited about today's show. We can't start the show on Money Making Mondays without, making sure that we turn up.
Turn me up.
Joe?
All right. So let's get it, man. All right. Make sure y'all like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share this video in case you haven't done it yet. We are streaming this on YouTube, Facebook, and X, aka Twitter. All right, use the comment section. We can see all the comments y'all be putting out throughout the show. Shout out to Jerry. First comment. Okay, he beat that. You okay? You got a new winner. Shout out to the first comment, right? Unfortunately, that message is for Carl. Carl probably like, man, I ain't heard from you for all this time. I don't say nothing about my team. I can see Carl now, right? But look, use the comment section, throw them on the screen. But if you feeling a little generous, you feeling a little good, right? Hit that $ sign on the right side of the comment section and send a super chat because we appreciate all the donations and the gifts. Don't worry about it, Dave. It's all good, man. We keep it moving. Last but not least, enjoy the rest of the show. David, the floor is yours.
All right. Man, we got two great games yesterday. Whether you want an offensive battle or a defensive battle, but right now we got to talk about what happened down in B-More. We had Lamar Jackson had the opportunity to cement himself as one of the best quarterbacks in the league. I think that's already true, but he definitely could have took another level, reaching to the Super Bowl. However, that's not what happened yesterday. So, Carl, we got to go to you first. This is your team. B-More. We got to talk about the dummies. what happened yesterday? What's your reaction to the game yesterday between the Chiefs and the Ravens?
All right, so before I answer that question, Joe, I saw your face when Dave said what he said. He said one of the best, not the best. It's fixing that for you.
Okay.
So, all right, I'm gonna answer it like this. I'm gonna give y'all a little imaginary pie chart of the blame for yesterday.
Okay.
75% of the blame, Lamar Jackson. 20% of the blame, Todd Monken. And I battle with myself, but I have to give him percentage of the blame. 5%, Zay Flowers. I have to give him some percentage. The reason why I say that is because you cannot play hero ball that close to the end zone. We got the first down. Just tuck the ball, dip your shoulder. Whatever happens, happens. But you can't put the ball out like that for them to swipe at it. You know they're going to be digging at that ball. Can't have it. You can't do it. But 75% goes to Lamar because, yes, I know Todd Monken only ran the ball 6 times, really 7. But, hey, Lamar, you want this. You want to show people you want to throw the ball. And it's evident that you want to show people that because you're not taking off when you have rushing lanes available to you. You're trying to sit back and extend plays instead of doing what you do best, playing your game, and extending plays when you feel like they're there and then taking opportunities to run when they're there. I feel like he was trying too much to show people yet again that, hey, I can beat you from the pocket. Because what were people saying all this week? You want to beat Lamar, make him beat you from the pocket. Bruh, I don't care about what people say. We know what you are. Forget what them people are saying. Play your game. If you can even go to your third read. It's not open. You see a lane, take it. I don't care. Take the lane. I don't care what they say if we win. Oh, Lamar didn't look quarterbacky, but they won. We won. I don't care. I don't care how we got it done. 20% goes to Todd Monken because how many times have I got on members only while we were doing members only and said, look, we won, but Todd Monken needs to realize he's the offensive coordinator for the Baltimore Ravens and not the Kansas City Chiefs. Even in wins, I've complained that he does not run the ball enough. We are the Baltimore Ravens. That is our DNA to run the ball and play defense. We had a number 1 defense. But, bruh, run the football. Defense pitched a shutout in the second half. We did not have to rush to score points. We had a whole second half. It's not like we were down 20. It's not like we were down 30. We were down 10. Run the ball, play clock control. Well, not clock control, but you get what I'm saying. Run the ball, control the game, play your game, and we would have easily got back in that game and won. Gus Edwards' first carry was 15 yards after Lamar broke one. Run the ball. I don't understand how you can see a 15-yard carry and be like, nope, we're not going to run it. The Bills against the Bills, they gave up 180 rushing yards. Now, granted, I know a lot of that was off Josh Allen scrambling, but James Cook was eating too. Run the ball. So I know people want to blame Todd Monken a lot for this game, but the reality is if Lamar's as good as we say he is and the offensive coordinator has the trust to put the ball in his hands, he has to hold most of the blame for not getting it done. It just is what it is. Y'all know I love Lamar as much as the next man, but you got to get it done. There's no excuse. You got to get it done. Now, I want to address one more point. People earlier were talking about the refs. I don't blame the refs at all. I think it would be very weak of me to come on here and say the blown because of the refs. The refs had nothing to do with the loss. Yes, the refs did miss the Isaiah Likely hold. Definitely did. But so what? So what? Fight through it. That interception, people want to say, oh, it was pass interference. I don't think it was pass interference. I think Lamar threw a ball in a triple coverage. The ball was short. Isaiah Likely was trying to come back to the ball. He would have had to get through 3 Chief players to get to that football. One of them ran into him incidentally, incidental contact, interception. I'm not calling that. I'm not bailing you out because you threw the ball in a terrible position. Your tight end has to come back for it, and he bumps into somebody. It's not like the defender tackled him. It's not like the defender was trying to run into him and he was grabbing at him. No, he ran and they hit. It just is what it is. It was a short throw. Incidental contact. Move on. A lot of people like to say that the Odell Beckham drink was a pass interference. No, he missed him. He missed him on the sideline. It's not a pass interference. He missed him. You got to make that throw. So I'm not blaming the refs. They have 0% blame in this. Only reason why Zay got 5 is because the taunting penalty that was bad. You can't get up, look at him, flex, and throw the football at him. Like I think throwing the football at him is what drew the flag. He threw the ball at him. You can't do that. So yeah, man. That's all I got to say about the game, man. Tough loss, but it is what it is. It's not like I didn't call it in the offseason.
Okay.
Yep.
Listen here. Let me teach you how to split the heat. Sounds fine, all right? Listen, man. I want to talk about the Chiefs, all right? Let me talk about the Chiefs. I said on here, if Mahomes beat the Ravens, we're going to look at the Chiefs and say, I mean, no matter the circumstances, I mean, how can we pick against them? I mean, the man, Patrick Mahomes, he won at home. Check. Okay. He won with an injury. Check. Okay. He won on the road. And not just that, this year, right, Patrick Mahomes has beaten all the good AFC teams. Who are the top AFC teams this year? Dolphins, check. Bills, check. Ravens, check. Who else you got for me? Is this your king? That's what Mahomes was doing yesterday. Now, granted, Mahomes didn't have the flashy game, the game that we are used to accustomed seeing, in the past years. But in the playoff, when money time, you can see the difference between the Ravens and the Chiefs. The Chiefs were way more poised than the Ravens were. I'm going to get to that part. But look, though, Mahomes, great leader, awesome leader. When he was walking out the field, remember I wrote in the group chat, I said, oh, Mahomes ready. I could just see it in his walk. It was like, dang, this dude focused. Justin Tucker, what's on your boy, bro? What's on your boy, Carl? What's on your boy Tucker, bro? Like, come on now. Don't wait until the game day to poke the bear. Leave that man alone.
Oh, Tomo, I got to stop you. He said he does that before every game. That is his
I don't care. I'm sorry.
So, no. The reason I say that is because it's not the first time we played the Chiefs. So, this is not the first time he's done that against the Chiefs. It's just the first time that they felt like they were disrespected. So, now they want to make it something bigger than what it actually was.
Hey, that's a Jordan effect. What Jordan do? You create a problem. He created an enemy right there. He said, you know what? I know Justin Tucker is going to kick right here. Let me start throwing the ball right here. He going to try to kick right here. Man, get out of here. No. Oh, okay. Oh, you want to get my way? Okay. That was more fire for them dudes. I'm
saying he didn't poke the bear. He just did what he normally did.
I'm not gonna blame Tucker, but like I said, the Jordan effect. What you say about my mother? He's like, dude, I ain't talking about your mother. You talking about what you say? Oh no, I'm gonna drop 50 on you. That was Jordan, and that's what Mahomes did to your boy Tucker. So look, great leader. The team rubs off on Patrick Mahomes. What happened all year? Led the league in drops. What my boy? Hey, I love Shannon Sharp, my aunt, right? Hey. Doing a great job. Nightcat, shout out to y'all. But he was the main one. Hey, you got to call him out. If you allow them to do it, they're going to keep doing it. Mahomes always took up for receivers. He threw it at AVS against the Eagles. He drops the pass. What did he say in the press conference? Hey, I could have put a better ball right there. He didn't kill MVS. He instilled trust into his teammates. So guess what? When a big moment arrives, guess who Mahomes trusted? His teammates, because he trusted them. All right? Somebody probably wild in the comments, I know. All right? So look. They are doing it the Brady way. I think we talked about this before. We're going to invest into our offensive line. We're going to invest into the defense, and Mahomes will find a way. Mahomes didn't have to be magical. He just had to make the plays when it was needed to be. Man, every third down in the first half, he converted. Every third down. Only third down he didn't convert when they had on 3 straight holding penalties.
No, he didn't convert another one, but then they converted the 4th down.
My bad. Yeah, the 4th down he converted when he threw it to Kelsey. That was a down, wasn't it? God dang. Across the middle too? Woo! Right? He threw 2 to Kelsey across the middle. But they scored 0 points in the second half. But when the time was needed to make a play, he threw it to the one guy who dropped the pass against the Eagles. You got to know the last 2 years in the playoffs, Mahomes 11 TDs, 0 interceptions, only sacked 5 times. That's the key right there. All right? So, and lastly, I'm so disappointed in the Ravens, though, Carl. I'm really young. Because I know you are too. Because I felt like the Chiefs got them out of their game. 2 ways. Number one, you mentioned it. They didn't run the ball. And I think some of that had to do with, I don't know why NFL teams do this. You feel like you gotta be involved in a high-scoring game, so we're gonna throw the ball. Do you know if you score in 1 minute or 10 minutes, it's still 7 points, and they can't get the ball until you score, right? Do you know that? Do you know that? Like, why do you gotta match fire with fire? So I think that's what happened. and how they got y'all out of y'all composure. Like Kelsey was trying to get y'all flags.
Preach.
That first touchdown when the running back, I forgot who it was, Pacheco ran up the middle, and Kelsey just went smack out somebody on purpose. Like after the play, just pushed them, and your man stayed still though, and Kelsey stood still. Like, all right, you're not gonna flinch. All right, I got you. They was doing the whole game. So dumb penalties, the hit across the face on third down. It's ridiculous. But Mahomes, man, I'm not gonna call him the GOAT because he gotta still build his resume. Because God forbid if he get hurt and he can't play no more, he ain't the GOAT because he gotta build his resume. But as far as eye test, I mean, what else can you say?
Y'all pull up J-Mo comment because oh my God, preach. And I said it before the game. I said, bro, it's not Lamar versus Mahomes. It's the Chiefs versus the Ravens. I said it early in the week, and look what we did.
And Dave, before you go, the Chiefs were like, how are we going to win this game? The Ravens was like, how are we going to prove that Lamar can throw the ball? Bro, that's what it was. Because Mahomes wasn't that great either, but he did enough.
Yeah, that's absolutely what it was. It's something that I saw today, which is crazy. They said, remember last year in the Super Bowl, the Eagles led the year with 70 sacks, but they didn't get a sack at all in that game. The Ravens this year led the league with 31 takeaways, but didn't force a turnover. However, their defense did play great yesterday, especially in the second half. 0 points allowed. Only allowed 5 first downs and 3.3 yards per play. Defense was phenomenal yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Other than those first 3 drives in the first half. Other than that, their defense was phenomenal.
You could say 3 penalties killed y'all. Go ahead.
And that too.
3 drives.
And I gotta give a shout out to one of the Ravens offensive linemen, Kevin Zettler. He had 46 pass blocking attempts. He had 0 pressures allowed, 0 sacks allowed. He played a great game yesterday. But Lamar has to make plays when it happens. There were too many times where he had a chance to run and he did not run. Lamar, I get it. This is the point where you want to prove that you can pass the ball. I don't think, at least in my eyes, you don't need to prove to me that you can throw the ball. You've done that multiple times. You've had a 300-yard game. You've had a 400-yard game. We know you can throw the ball, Lamar. Mm-hmm. This is to get your team into the Super Bowl. You make a play, and the play you make is what is your best weapon. Your best weapon is your legs, Lamar. No one can stop you when you're running. I think they may have contained you 2 times out of the few times you ran the ball yesterday. But if you, Lamar, as a leader, I think you have enough moxie. I think you have enough leadership, enough cachet on your team to be able to make something out of nothing. You've done it multiple times. Everyone remembers that game against the Bengals where you spin move and ran all the way to the touchdown. You had opportunities in this game to do that same exact thing. You have to make plays when it matters. You can't throw the ball in the triple coverage. No, I get it. Some people thought that was a flag, but when I look at the play, because I looked at the game over again today, and I see what Carl was saying. It was incidental contact. He literally stopped on the play, likely stopped to try to see if he was doing. He stopped his route, and then the cornerback ran into him. I get it. I can get why it would have been called, but I get why it's not called either. And then the almost pick to when he threw the ball to Zay Flowers.
Oh, Nick Bolton should have caught that.
And Nick Bolton just missed it. You can't make that. You can't do that, Lamar. And then the interception to Deion Bush in the red zone. That's enough. You can't do that. This is the time. You can't give Patrick Mahomes the opportunity to get the ball back. You just cannot do that in any situation. You got to make everything count. And yes, I agree. You can't. I don't understand either, Joe. Why do you rush to go score when you know that's not your offense? If your offense is to run the ball and take time. I think in the first half the Chiefs had like 16 minutes of almost 30 minutes of control time in the first half.
Their second drive was like 9 minutes long.
Yeah, like they're doing what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to You're the team that runs the ball. If you run the ball, you're going to control it.
And short games too. They were doing
Exactly.
short passes.
And look, this was the first time all year long that Kyle Hamilton allowed a touchdown to a tight end, and that's because Patrick Mahomes just threw a great ball. There was no way Kyle Hamilton was going to be able to stop that at all. But other than that, everyone else in that defense did play. Roquan Smith was out there making plays.
Kyle was making plays. He gave
Kyle
was
making plays. Was it Matabuke? I might be saying
Justin Matabuke.
Justin Matabuke was making plays. He had a half sack, and he was making. He had like 9 pressures the entire game. He was balling. But the game plan was not where it needed to be. Tom Monkey does deserve some playing for that because you can't drop back 82% of the time with Lamar Jackson. You just cannot. That's way too much. I'm not saying that he can't drop the ball. He can't drop back and throw the ball, but you can't do that in this situation. This is a. You got Ray Lewis in the building. T. Sizzle was there. I'm pretty sure Anquan Bolden might have been somewhere. But
Ed Reed was there.
Ed Reed was there. Like you at home. This is the chance to show everyone that you can beat Mahomes when it matters. Mahomes has been to the Super Bowl now 4 times in the last 6 years. He's been to the AFC Championship game every year he started. You had the opportunity to show them that you're the best team in the AFC and the best team in the NFL. I'm almost certain if you make it to the Super Bowl, you're going to be the favorite. But it doesn't happen. So, Carl, the percentages you put, I agree. I agree 100%. Every percentage you put in Zay Flowers, the flag, and the fumble. It's just you can't do that.
That's the only reason why
it's a boneheaded play. And as a rookie, and I seen when I watched it, I seen it coming because he was just,
me too.
Every time he was just like he was about to taunt. No, come on, relax, Zay. Relax, Zay. It's not the time to do it.
I wouldn't call it boneheaded. That was a great play by Snead. Like
I'm not talking about the fumble. I'm talking about the flag.
Oh, the flag was boneheaded, definitely.
I think both players are boneheaded. I said in the chat, you've been taught that since you were a kid.
Yeah,
don't do that. They're swiping at the football. Do not extend the ball. And he did it. He swiped at the ball. You got what you got.
Was that first down?
We already had it. We already had the first down.
That was the first down. All he had to do was get down.
No, he didn't have to get down. You dipped your shoulder. And if you run somebody else, L'Jarius Sneed was not going to tackle him. L'Jarius Sneed dove and barely got the ball. Dip your shoulder, bro. I understand you're 5'9", you're not as big, but dip your shoulder.
Yeah, he was cooking. But their first touchdown, I don't know why they had Nick Bolton on this man. But it was running zone, I think. It was running man. And they had Nick Bolton on that man. On that first touchdown. But Carl, that 75%, I respect you, man. Because, yes, Todd Monken put Lamar not in a favorable situation. But when the Bills don't put Josh Allen in one, you don't make an excuse for Josh Allen. You say Josh Allen, y'all got a running back, run the ball, but you never say, "Oh, I don't get Josh Allen not playing," which we know you're not. But and you're doing the same treatment for your guy. So I respect you for that. I'm gonna give you a props for that.
Man, look, man, I told y'all, man, I can't be me if I'm not. I don't like to be hypocritical. Basically, I don't like to do that. So yeah. And another thing I was thinking about too, because I said this about Hurts and I said this about Herbert. Lamar, you're the franchise guy. Go to your coach. Tell Todd Monken to run the ball more. You can literally do that. If I get on other franchise QBs for doing it, I got to get on mine for not doing it. Tell your coach, run the ball. You got the authority to tell your coach, I want to go for it. You got the authority to tell your coach all this other stuff. Tell him to run the ball.
Mm-hmm. And John, too. Come on, man. You head coach. You got the headset on.
Somebody got to step in and be like, nah, man, I don't like this play calling. It's just not working out. And they was averaging, 6-7 yards per carry or something like that? Like, come on, man. Run the ball.
And on that holding play that wasn't called, don't put the game in the ref's hands, especially at this time in the game.
It wasn't even a PI.
Yeah, you know Taylor Swift in the crowd, even if it's rumors that they're going to raid the game, why would you put the game in the ref's hands? Go win that thing. And then that was an unnecessary throw. Like, to where they want 4th down? Like, come on.
See, this, I don't think it was an unnecessary throw. He was open. He just missed him.
Yeah, he underthrew the mess out of him.
If he put that on the money, that's a tud.
That's 3 players, though. Ooh, that's tough. Let us see another day on that one. Get that's the season on the line.
Yeah, that was tough. Well,
Breaking
that's
news.
that's the Rever that's the Raven season. Unfortunately, it ends early, and Chiefs move on with another chance to win another Super Bowl. This, if Mahomes wins, then he
Wait, why are we playing the sad music? I didn't say that.
it's not me.
I know who played it. I didn't say it. Why are we playing sad music?
Sad moment. The way he said, man, fortunately, the season is over. I'm like, I felt bad for you.
But man, Mahomes had now has the opportunity to win 3 Super Bowls. It would be 3 in his first 6 seasons. I think the only other quarterback that did that was Brady. So he's entering in that conversation. I think he's already in the conversation right now. But I mean, what more can you say about Mahomes if he gets 3? I mean, of course you still can't call him the GOAT, but I mean,
I wish he would have got the MVP. 3 MVPs, 3 rings. That's
yeah.
You already tied Brady with MVPs in the 6th year starting. Woo!
Hey, look, I don't wish he got the MVP. MVP went to the rightful person.
Yeah.
I gotta hang my head on something. Hey, hold on. Before we move on, bro, can I get at least some type of? I know some people in the chat moved the goalpost, but I literally called this Raven season down to a T.
You did, but you were a fan. You did the right thing and go over your squad. You did the right thing. I would do the same thing. So yeah.
Yeah. I mean, what y'all expect me to do for the Super Bowl?
And you picked the 49ers to get there too. So.
Bro, I real live said we was gonna get the number 1 seed, and I got killed for this, by the way. So we was gonna get the number 1 seed, play the Chiefs in the AFC Championship game, but unfortunately, I don't think we're ready enough to beat the Chiefs. And I got killed. You think the Young gonna lose to the Chiefs with the number 1 seed in the game in Baltimore?
I did. No, your own Raven was killing you the most.
I know.
Okay.
I know.
He don't believe
nobody
that.
says, "Dang, Carl was right," but yeah, they just want to kill me.
Mm-hmm. You know how it is.
Ty, I know you hear this. Go ahead.
Of course he is. He probably watching. He just ain't commenting.
You're gonna throw $1 in the chat in.
But we'll be back. We got one more game to talk about. So let's take a commercial break. See you in a minute.
Yo, my name is Lambo Anlo.
This is Dimitri.
This is Ed Hahn.
My name is Daryl Julian, and this is
Refuse to Lose Sports.
Refuse to Lose Sports.
Refuse to Lose Sports.
Mine, it can't be diffused. If you ain't thinking the same, then we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we living at different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walked a mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool, chasing diamonds and jewels. Trust me, I was confused. Started minding my business and used my mind as a tool. Ended up finding my purpose and found the time to get to it. They told me I couldn't do it. They told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, could never break it. That's sadly mistaken. I need a piece of the pie. I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me like Toby, keep on running toes, they gon' take them. Refuse to lose, built to win. Apply myself, I felt it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in, yeah. No time for no loss, I pay for the cost, I'm winning to win, yeah. Refuse to lose, I'm built to win. Apply myself, I felt it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in, yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win, yeah. Refuse.
All right, we're back from commercial break. While we were on the first segment, we got some NFL breaking news. So the Atlanta Falcons have now hired their new defensive coordinator, Jimmy Lake. They now have announced all of their coordinators, which is Zach Robinson, the OC, Jimmy Lake, the defensive coordinator, and now Maurice Williams, their special teams coordinator.
Ain't Jimmy Lake the guy from Washington?
Yep.
Okay. I just remember a funny quote he had in the Apple Cup a couple years ago when he was talking trash about Washington State. So I'm happy for bro. I mean, he proved to be right that day, by the way. They blew Washington State out. And that's when they had Anthony Gordon and Max Borgi. I thought Washington State might have a chance. Nope.
That's good. When you get a coordinator job, that's your opportunity to get a head coach job. Literally nowadays, the next year. If you do good in 1 year, next year you have an opportunity to get a head coaching job. That's been going on. Like 1 or 2 years.
Leave my coordinators alone.
Oh, we don't want yours. We got ours. I know who I want. We're talking about right now. Let's go.
That wasn't easy. That wasn't you. That was to the league.
We actually interview him right now, I think, or tomorrow.
Well, I think Mac McDonald's gonna be gone. I think somebody's gonna. hire him.
I
He's
mean,
definitely gonna be. Well, I don't know, Dave. It's only two.
It's two
only
jobs left, and
Two jobs.
he's leading the other job, not the Commanders. The other.
Oh yeah, he mean the Seahawks job. That makes
Yeah.
sense though. Dan what? Dan Quinn.
He's leading that job. That's from what I'm hearing. He's leading that.
I'm pretty sure.
So he might be gone.
And the
coordinator's
Detroit
gone.
Lions, he's a coordinator too, getting looks.
Yeah, that's true. So we had another game that happened yesterday, Sunday night. Another heartbreaker for Carl, unfortunately.
Dang, sorry, Trent.
Yeah,
that one might have hurt more for my mother and my grandfather's sake. They never experienced what I got to experience. They never seen their team in the Super Bowl. I was hoping they got the chance to experience that.
Okay. Well, sorry, Mama. Like I said before.
Dang. I'm sorry.
Niners.
The last time you had a chance, we beat y'all 41-10. Go ahead, Dave.
She gonna curse you out. She was already great. They won.
My bad, Mama. Sorry.
Niners host the Lions NFC Championship game. Had an opportunity to get back to the Super Bowl first time since 2020 when they played the Chiefs.
I knew it.
When they had Jimmy G as the quarterback, Emmanuel Sanders, Raheem Mostert was the running back. Shout out to Ty. Of course, we said that he was going to do it, and he did. 199 Super Chat. Hope 49ers beat KC. How we beat Miami. Hashtag Mike Stay.
Hey, Ty, you still believe? All right, go ahead.
Bro,
He's not gonna respond back, y'all. He's not on the show.
I know.
No. I was trying to think what you were talking about.
I was when he told you said he kept saying you don't believe because you picked the Chiefs.
Yeah, that's why I said. Oh, I figured. I finally figured it out.
Well, he answered. He answered. It looked pretty crazy in the first half. Lions were up 24-7. The Niners go 27 unanswered in the third and fourth quarter, and win the game 34-31. So, seeing as though this is my team, I'm gonna go first. Before I go, I have a question to ask. Of course.
Okay.
What does everyone have to say about Purdy now?
You like that?
I'll let you know on my segment because my segment is pretty heavy.
All right.
Same here.
That's my question to everybody. What is your everyone in the comments? What do you think about Purdy now? Everyone said that he was a game manager. He can't win coming from behind. He can't win when his defense is not playing well. He did both of those things in these last two games. Debo was out. He didn't play the entire game in the Packers game. He won that game on the last drive. In this second half, Brock Purdy threw for 150 yards plus, rushed for 45, completed 80% of his passes, averaged 10 yards per rush, and had 0 turnovers.
Should have had one.
Hold on. You said what? This game?
He had 0 turnovers.
In the second half. In the second half.
My bad. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Hey, hold up. I missed the game.
Can you think of another quarterback that has ever done that? Last time it was done was 30 years ago.
Wow.
Hold up. Almost cursed. I hate Tomo, dog.
Shout out to Tomo, dummy bro. 499 Super Chat. I'm upset I couldn't be there today, but I just know there were a lot of broken cardies last night. Hashtag 2B. But I mean, Brock Purdy proved that he can win from behind. He proved that you don't have to have a perfect game to be able to win, especially when it matters the most. He played terrible in the first half. He was 7-15 for only 95 yards, threw an interception. I think his QBR was like a 39. It was bad. He didn't have a good first half at all. But then the second half came and he just made plays. Now he did have a lucky play with the bounce off the helmet that Brandon Ayuk catch. But everything after that, he did what he was supposed to do. Kittle wasn't involved in the game, but he made 2 late catches that mattered. He made the touchdown throw to Ayuk. After that, he threw that in the double coverage. That was a dart. He threw a really good pass. Then the pass against Debo across the middle, that was in triple coverage. Another good pass. And then when he was under pressure, he should have gotten sacked, but he avoided the pressure and threw a really great pass to Kyle Juszczyk to the side with a ballerina catch and got a first down. Then the other times where he was pressured, he ran for 3 first downs. Brock Purdy did everything that, like Carl said, everything that you wanted Lamar to do, Brock Purdy did yesterday. Now, I'm not saying that he's better than Lamar or he is Lamar, because I don't think that's the case. But he made the plays when he needed to make the plays. And this was when CMC wasn't really CMC yesterday. Now, he had a good game, but did he make the runs that we normally see CMC make? He didn't make a 15, 20-yard gash or a 30-yard gash or a 45-yard gash. Yesterday was the first time all season, though, that the Lions allowed someone to run for 70 yards on them. This was the best rush defense that we faced all year. Other than the Ravens, of course. The Ravens have a really good rush defense, but this defense wasn't allowed.
Rushers.
Huh?
We gave up 100-yard rushes.
But what I'm saying is your rush defense is still top 5 in the league, so it's still one of the top ones. So he did well. I mean, Debo, and he didn't have a 100-yard receiver yesterday either. Debo, his highest receiver was Debo, who had 8 catches for 89 yards. He did everything he needed to do. Kittle was not really involved in the game. They took him away. There was nothing he could really do in that game. And Purdy just did what he had to do. Now, the defense had to make some plays in the second half because we only allowed 7 points in the second half. So shout out to the defense for only allowing 7 points in the second half. Got to make sure that I give credit to the defense because they made plays. Now, Dan Campbell made some bullheaded decisions, though, because now the only thing I'm not going to blame him for is the first 4th down call because I still think the receiver Josh Reynolds should have caught that. If he catches that, then he's good. And then the other one was it Reynolds again or was that Williams that dropped the pass on 3rd and 10?
That was Reynolds again.
That was Reynolds.
So that's 2 drop passes from Reynolds that could have did it. And then the other 4th down call. And another thing is, why did you go away from your best weapon? Why were you not running the ball in the second half?
No.
And why were you not giving it to Amon-Ra St. Brown?
There you go.
That's the other thing. Why were you not giving the ball to your best weapon? I mean, I get it. Charvarius Ward played. He was playing well, but there were times where he got open. I'll answer that question in a second, Jerry. And then shout out to Nick Bosa, man. Because Nick Bosa is the only person in that defense that got a sack. He got 2 sacks yesterday. He pressured the most. I think he had 9 or 10 pressures last night. He did everything he needed to do, and he got a sack on Penei Sewell where that almost does not happen. Now, I believe I think that was like a broken pass play, but still, Penei Sewell was there. So that's all I'm saying. But he got 2 sacks in the game. But the thing is, our defense on 3rd down was not good. It was not good. We kept getting gashed on 3rd down. It was like 3rd and 18, 3rd and 20, and they kept getting first downs. And I'm like, what is going on, defense? Like, all you got to do is be able to get to Goff because his passer rating when pressured is terrible. Yesterday, in the second, in that game yesterday, when pressured, the Lions had negative 15 yards when they were pressured. Brock Purdy, when pressured, had 127 yards. Pressure the quarterback and you win this game. But shout out to Brock Purdy. Shout out to Mike Shanahan. Great job. Glad you guys got this win. Let's go win another one.
Can I go next?
You go ahead.
All right, Dave. I agree with a lot of what you're saying. Joe wanted me on the show for this part because he probably was going to debate a lot more about this game. But our whole debate thing was Brock Purdy in the first half. Shout out Mondu, by the way. But Brock Purdy in the first half, he used the word.
I was guessing. I was like, I guess that's her.
Hey, you called her up?
No, she watched the show.
Okay.
I told you she had a message for you if the Lions won.
Okay.
But like I was saying, Joe used the word balling for Purdy in the first half, and I said no, he wasn't balling. He made a couple plays, like he's like scrambled left, threw back right, one play that was caught. He made a couple plays, but he also threw a pick. He threw another play that should have been another pick, and he wasn't finishing drives. So I was like, nah, he wasn't balling. He did okay. He made plays, yes, but he wasn't balling. Second half, like you said, Brock Purdy was balling. Brock Purdy, like Jerry said, I don't know if you knew what I was going to say this. Brock Purdy was doing everything I wanted Lamar to do. Drop back, nothing's there. You got a lane, go. You know the pass rush is coming eventually, go. And he did it, and he executed. Now, granted, pretty sure the Lions didn't have spies like the Chiefs did against Lamar, but I don't care. Run. You got the lane. Run. Now, Kendall Vildor, just to me, the 49ers game just felt like manifest destiny. Kendall Vildor, after Josh Reynolds drops the 4th and 2, drops the pick, and it lands right for Brandon Ayuk to make a spectacular catch. Then 2 plays later, he throws a pass. I wouldn't necessarily call it double coverage. CJ just reacted to the ball being in the air, so it looks like it was double coverage. But he just beat Cam Sutton man-to-man for a touchdown. The play you're talking about where he breaks a Melifonwu sack, clear sack. I don't know how he doesn't get him on the ground. Breaks the tackle, throws the dart to Kyle Juszczyk, former Raven. Toe tap.
Best fullback in the league.
Miss you, Juice. Yeah, I know. I miss him. But anyway, great play there. Brock Purdy played a phenomenal second half, but the Lions left so much on the field in the second half. Josh Reynolds, like you said on the over route, he had it. But again, what do I tell y'all all the time? Catch the ball with your hands. Another drop body catch. Even on the 4th and 2, he didn't try to catch it with his hands. He tried to catch it like this. He didn't try to catch it like this. Y'all can't see my hands. He didn't try to catch it like this. Catch the ball with your hands. And then how do you go away from Amon-Ra St. Brown? He is the heart and soul of this team. Some might say Jared Goff. Some might say the running back. No, it is Sun God. It is St. Brown. He is killing in the first half. Feed him. Feed him the ball. What are y'all doing? When things are going awry, go to your playmakers.
He was cooking Diamond in the first half. He was dashing.
And they went away from him. It made no sense. I don't get it. I don't kill Dan Campbell for the first 4th and 2 because he trusted his players and his players let him down. Josh Reynolds dropped the football. The second one, what are you doing? Okay, the first one didn't work. You're down 3. When they got field goal range, I said, okay, cool, we at least got a tie. But then I realized who was the head coach for the Lions. I said, oh, well, you can ask my mother. Once was that St. Brown caught the out route to make it 4th and manageable, I said, yep, he going for this. Don't worry about the field goal. And what do? He went, sure enough, Michael Bagley is nowhere near the field. They're going for it, incomplete pass. Hold on, I gotta talk about this too. Because I meant to talk about this about Mahomes. Why are you running a sprint out pass with a quarterback who's not mobile? They ran like a second down sprint out pass with Jared Goff near the end zone, and he's not mobile. And obviously, nobody was open and nowhere to go, so he had to throw it away. Now with Mahomes, they ran a sprint out pass on that 4th down, and he just threw across his body to Travis Kelce, the dime you were talking about. That was crazy. But that's also the Chiefs special on 4th down. I even called it out, said that sprint out pass ain't about to work. And then Travis Kelce came across. I was like, oh, well, that's a wrinkle. But anyway, then, and you can ask my mother again. On the first and go, I said, they're going to call a run play and it's going to force them to burn the timeout. And sure enough, what they do on 3rd down, call a run play. And sure enough, what they do, burn the timeout. Immediately takes away the option of you getting the ball back. So 3rd down, they run a running play, which was stupid. Burn the timeout, but this is what kills me the most. Not only do you run a running play on 3rd down, you knew you were going for it on 4th down. Do you know what normally teams do? No, not even that, Joe. Not even that. You know what teams normally do in that situation? They call 2 plays in a huddle. They call 2 plays just in case the first one don't work. You know the second play, get on the ball, let's run it.
Yeah, let's go.
Bruh, it's just so much. The Lions folded. They choked the 24-7 lead. So from coaching to players not making plays to Jahmyr Gibbs fumbling down 7. I literally, after they scored, I said, I got to use the bathroom. Went upstairs. The TV was loud enough. I heard, Eddie fumbles. I said, oh, my God. Dog, what is going on? Like, it's like Ricky Bobby Dad and Tyler Diggin Nights. When something going so good, the Lions have to mess it up. It's just in their nature. This is why they've been called the cardiac cats for years. Even when they're good, they gotta make things interesting. The Tampa Bay game when they was up a bunch, they made the game interesting. The Saints game when they was up a bunch, they made the game interesting. They just don't know how to finish games to where their fans don't have to be on the edge of their seat at the end of the game. This game should not have been lost by the Lions. The Lions should have won this game easily in the second half, but boneheaded decisions, boneheaded play calls, players not making plays, manifest destiny. San Fran wins the game. But I would like to say this. Brock Purdy is winning me over. I can't lie. He's winning me over. That's why I had to throw the jab at Dave. I had to keep him off his feet. So I threw the jab at Dave in the chats. If you're not a jab, you can't remember. I threw the jab knowing I was going to come on here and give Brock Purdy praise. But I just had to piss Dave off. So go ahead, Joe.
Let me start with the Lions. Dave, I got to disagree with you. Jared Goff led the league in passing yards this year while being pressured. Now, he did get pressured, but he was throwing dimes. His receivers didn't come through. So I'm not going to say he was right.
He led the league in pass yards. I'm talking about his QBR.
No, he said when pressure.
Yeah, if he's in pressure,
under pressure, he's not. His completion percentage is bad. He's like 50-some%.
That's everybody though. Almost everybody.
Not Purdy.
What you talking about for the season?
Yes.
50%. Don't make me look at the stat. I'm looking at the stat.
Go ahead.
I think I talk. But Jared Goff led league in passing. He's really going under pressure this year. That's what surprised me about him. But man, the Lions, man. I mean, nobody talked about this though. Dan Campbell, right? Dan Gamble, I should call him. Listen, we all know what he's made of. We all know he's going to gamble. We all know he's going to do that. You got all the momentum. The score is 21-7. You just got a key stop. You drive the ball all the way downfield again. It is 4th and goal, I think on the 2-yard line or the 3-yard line.
There's on the 2.
And you settle for a field goal. Now look, my thing is like, man,
it wasn't on the 2. It was on a 7-yard line.
No,
it was way closer than that.
No, it was on the 3rd.
No, he's not talking about the end of the game. He's talking about the end of the first half.
First half.
Yeah.
No.
It was not at the 7. It was like at the 2.
No, the kicker was at the 7-yard line.
I'll look it up.
The placeholder. They were inside the 5.
I thought he didn't go for it because it felt like it was too far.
Nah.
I could be wrong.
Look it up. Look it up, Carl.
Look it right now. Go ahead. I got you.
My whole thing is this though. You've been gambling. You Dan Gamble. This is who you are. You gamble. We just saw you 3 times in a row against the Cowboys. Go for it on 2-point conversion, even with them penalties. And you settle for a field 3-yard line, right? 3-yard line, Dave. Dave, think about this, Dave. Y'all tied y'all biggest comeback. Y'all tied the biggest comeback in NFC Championship history, which was 17 points. That was a 21-point lead going into the halftime. 21-point lead. Settle for a field goal. I'm like, okay, cool. I put in the chat. I'm like, bro, stick to who you've been this whole year. Settle for a field goal. I'm cool. 4th and 2 comes around. Then you decide to go for it. I'm like, I get it. Reynolds dropped the ball. I get it, y'all. But my whole mindset, like, if you're going to go for it, the time was before the half. You're up 28-7 at that point. Worst case scenario, 21-7. This is a 4th and 2 conversion you went for after the 49ers had just scored. Now, 49ers got all the momentum. So now you missed this. The momentum doubles. You got a young team. Most of your key players came within the last 3 years. You got a young team. Them dudes start choking. Them dudes don't start getting tight. I'm sorry. They start choking up. Everybody except for Amon said Brown. Amron said Brown. I hate to say his name. He ain't ready to get the ball.
Just say Sun God, my boy. That's what it stands for.
Hey, there it is. All right, Nas. But look, though, my thing is, Ben Johnson, I was disappointed in that play call. I was. When he ran the ball, I was so surprised he did that. And then, like you said, Carl was thinking the same thing. You know you're going to run the ball. You know if you don't get it, the time is going to keep ticking, run to the line and run the play you already told the dudes. Obviously, they didn't prepare for the moment. So that kind of irritated me right there. Now, Brock Purdy. Listen, in the Super Bowl, we got Patrick Mahomes, a.k.a. Tom Brady at his best, / Aaron Rodgers. What? He not?
Keep going. You know how to irritate me. Keep going.
No, Patrick Mahomes, he is Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady put together. Against Brock Purdy, Tom Brady when he first came to the league. First 3 Super Bowls. And he probably even better than Tom Brady then. Brock Purdy is in his second year, y'all. Second year. And we critique this dude like he in his 10th year. Y'all know he's undefeated while starting. Y'all just think anybody can just run up in his offense and just run it. He's not doing what Jimmy G did. Jimmy G was handing that thing off. Come on, they was winning despite of Jimmy G. They not just winning despite of Brock Purdy. This dude Brock Purdy, man. Do y'all know? I'm surprised they didn't even mention it. Dave, what's that stat that he broke in against Green Bay? The Kyle Shanahan stat? Oh, and what?
0 for 30. That was 0
trading by.
It's like 0 for 39 or something like that.
0 for 32, I think.
0 for 32 trailing in the fourth quarter.
Do you know that Kyle Shanahan until yesterday was 0-19 while down 17 points in the second half? 0-19. And Brock Purdy erased that again. It's not by accident. The dude got poised. That's the difference. They gave up their second round pick. They traded that man away to keep this dude. Are you serious? Something is cooking. Third youngest QB to reach the Super Bowl. Third youngest. Last pick of the draft. Hey, Carl, what was that draft, by the way? When he got drafted? Where was it?
2022.
In Vegas.
Oh, you talking about the location? I'm thinking.
It's in Vegas. It's a storybook right here, man. Brock Purdy's winning me over too. Hey, do y'all still think he shouldn't deserve MVP at the time? Yeah, I got quiet now. So just like Dave said, right? Just like Dave said, he need all his weapons. Debo wasn't there. Erased that 0 from Kyle Shanahan. Down 17 points. The biggest comeback in NFC championship history, and he was making plays. C-Mac did well, Dave, but that was off the momentum of Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy sparked that momentum, not C-Mac. All right. So, and C-Mac did not have a good first half. Everybody's talking about Brock Purdy. C-Mac didn't either.
He had 39 yards in the first half. That
interception he threw, that was a good defensive play.
Yeah,
he had people, but he got hit. He got hit in his arm. Good defensive play. Mm-hmm. Y'all realize I said nothing about Lamar's fumble because it's a good defensive play. Mm-hmm. You know, but he threw an interception. Just like we're gonna give him credit for the pass for your IU, right? So that's that. But I like Brock Purdy, man. I think that Brock Purdy's in a unique situation where he's young and he's learning how to win early. This all he knows is winning, and that's why I think Tom Brady became who he was because he just knew winning, and that's what he craved for the rest of his career. And Brock Purdy's gonna be that same thing. So
I talked about that.
Huh?
No, I was talking about the comment. I literally talked about it.
Oh, so yeah, man.
I got a question for you, Joe. Though, Joe.
Oh.
You said that you are a Brock Purdy. You're now starting to, like Brock Purdy. You said something last year about Brock Purdy, and you said it again this year. You still think Daniel Jones is better than Brock Purdy?
First of all, I ain't said it this year. Don't give me that.
Wait, he said that before, period?
Yes, he said that last year in the playoffs. He said he'll take Daniel Jones over Brock Purdy. That's exactly
I said you put Daniel
I'm not
Jones
saying that like, wow, you tripping. I don't remember him saying that at all.
You put Daniel Jones in that offense, I think he'll be better. I said that.
I just don't remember you saying that.
Yeah, I said that. Yeah, but nah. Brock Purdy got way more poise than him, but they're in two different situations, literally night and day. But nah, I'm not gonna put Daniel Jones in that situation.
I'm not even gonna let you say that, bro, because the offense looked better under Tyrod Taylor than it did Daniel Jones. So
yeah, you're right. But
it looked better under
No, we're not doing that. Not under Tommy DeVito. Tommy DeVito just played against the Commanders. I'm sorry, Joe, but that's just is what it is.
What? But
I was about to say it looked better under Tommy DeVito. It didn't.
We talking about? Oh, shut up! Come on, Carl. But how did the offense look last year though, versus what Tyrod Taylor looked this year?
It wasn't because of Daniel Jones.
Nope.
Why wouldn't it? Because
Saquon went crazy. It was because of Saquon.
Oh yeah, that's what I was saying yesterday. Last year, he was.
Me too. I was with you.
Oh, okay.
I was with you too.
But Daniel Jones, he had some good. He took care of the ball and everything. So I feel like he had a decent year. Under the circumstances.
So now I got to answer Jerry's question earlier. I'll say I'm okay with getting Chase Young because he helped Bosa be able to get more pressure. So I'm okay with him. Now, if we're gonna keep him or not, I don't know. But hey, I'm cool with him right now. We're in the Super Bowl, so I'm fine.
I mean, shoot, y'all didn't lose nothing. Y'all don't keep him. Y'all get that 3rd round pick right back.
Exactly. I'm not worried about it. Look, the Commanders get a 3rd round pick. We get a 3rd round pick. I'm not worried about it.
And Dave, you're right. Purdy is the highest rated quarterback under pressure.
I told you.
Let's get it.
I said it.
Yeah, he is.
And golf is one of the worst. And if you look at his percentage, it's not good.
I can't find that though. But Purdy is. They say number 1.
Yep,
Yeah, but that like you said though, Joe, the golf thing didn't matter because that wasn't golf last night. Oh yeah, last night that wasn't golf. Golf got sold. I thought I would never say that.
He
golf
definitely
got sold.
balling. He definitely was balling last night.
Golf played great this whole playoff run. I gotta give him his props.
He did. He definitely did.
He proved.
I don't think he threw a. I don't think he threw an interception, did he?
No, but he did miss 2 touchdowns though. I will say that though. Go ahead.
Yeah, but
So
he
who
had
has
no
it? The only person that probably have it is old goat Mahomes.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, I didn't say this in the last segment with Mahomes. But Mahomes is the first quarterback to throw no interception in 6 games ever.
Let's get it. Last
6 straight postseason games. He's the only person to not have a turnover in 6 straight games.
Facts, Jimbo. But imagine Matthew Stafford with this man. Let's move on. All right, let's close this out, man. Imagine Matthew Stafford with this offense.
I have a question for y'all in the chat, and it involves Matthew Stafford. I've been meaning to ask it for a week. I just kept forgetting.
Okay, but Ben John. Oh, let's do our last words real quick. I'm gonna go first. Hey, swipe up. We got them Grizzlies tonight. Let's get the 3-game winning streak. Hashtag swiping season, like the Bing. Kings talk tonight after the game. What about to say? Ben Johnson, my boy. We'll see you Tuesday, tomorrow. Don't leave without signing that paper. I understand you ran the ball on 3rd down and didn't get team prepared. I forgive you. Okay. Commanders. Hey, we got the 49. We got the 2 teams in the AFC Championship game. We got the GM and a coach. This future's promising, man. GM and a coach. Listen, man. Talk to the Bears. Talk to them and get into Marvin Harrison Jr., right?
Marvin Harrison Jr., yes.
Jr. Talk to them about getting Marvin Harrison Jr. Do not trade that pick to get Caleb, because if you trade him to get Caleb, right? You trade him to another team, they're gonna get Caleb. We're gonna get a quarterback, and the Pacers gonna get Marvin Harrison. All right. So draft them number 1, make history, and then we'll get Caleb number 2. Let's get it.
Hold on, Dave. It's a comment. I need to hit Joe's. Pull it up, Jerry. I need to hit Joe's response to that.
What?
How do you feel about that?
I can't see it.
Ben Johnson and Drake May perfect fit.
No, man, no. If it ain't Caleb, let's just stick with Sam Howell, man. These dudes, I don't think these dudes really worth the high pick.
Drake May was after Sam Howell in North Carolina.
He sure was. He sure was.
Drake May was right after Sam Howell in North Carolina.
I know, but my thing is, wasting the 2nd pick off that. I gotta do more footage. Let me do my tape.
Just say
more.
he went to the ACC championship. He got smacked, but he went.
That's true.
Yeah,
my last words. Duke win this game. Miami, we're playing Phoenix right now. Let's win this losing streak. And San Fran, great job getting to the bowl, but that's not the goal. The goal is to win it. It's not just to get there, it's to win it. So, like I said, great job, but let's win it.
All right, my last words, besides how I opened the show, MSU got smacked. If you haven't watched CCC, me and my dog Luke talked about it. We got smacked by 15 by Wisconsin, but I expected that. To answer your question, Dave, Duke is currently up 45-39, second half, 14 minutes left. Yes, it's been on my phone on mute this whole time. Pistons got a dub, man. I saw somebody said that the Detroit sacrificed the Super Bowl for the Pistons to beat the Thunder. I thought that was absolutely hilarious. But hey, man, Baltimore, we're gonna bounce back. I don't care about what the crabs in the barrel say in the chat. Everybody want us to be down. It's not you, Joe. They know who they are. They want us to be down, but to my standard, we had a great season. So I'm not tripping. Great season. Lamar's gonna bounce back. Y'all better hope history ain't correct, because y'all saw what happened after 2011. Next year, Super Bowl champs. Lost kind of in similar fashion. So Hey man, I would think we're gonna bounce back real well. Let's get ready for the draft. And Ben Johnson leave Tuesday without signing that paper.
Carl, we don't want history to repeat himself, man. You saw what happened last time the 49ers and she got the Super Bowl.
I knew he was about to say that. I knew he was about to say that. World shut down after that.
Remember,
hey, look, we talking about football history. We ain't talking about world history.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just saying, I ain't trying to get that repeated.
Hey, look, I might have to take another COVID year to push my Patty Mahomes narratives. I'm gonna have more time in the world to do it.
Since you are home with us.
No, because the whole world gonna shut down again.
I'm just saying, and hold on, y'all. I got one more thing. I'm trying to pull it up. Hold up. Oh man, I ain't gonna be able to do it probably, y'all. Dang. I'll wait till next episode, I guess.
All right. It's all good. Well, that's it for today's show. We will see y'all next time. Peace.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all at the next episode.